Evening, everyone. Welcome to our regular Board of Education meeting. We're here at the Maple Heights Board of Education, the boardroom 5740 Lawn Avenue. The time is 6:05. Mr. Friedrich, can we have a roll call, please?
Ms. Granger? Mrs. Moore? Mrs. Moore?
Here.
Mr. Ritchie? Here. Mr. Garth? Mr. Blackwell?
Here. And we were, would you please go to the back? Good, Joshua.
Yes, to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Right. Can we have a motion for the adoption of the official agenda?
So moved. Second.
Mr. Friedrich, can we have a roll call, please?
Mrs. Moore?
Yes.
Ms. Granger?
Yes.
Mr. Ritchie? Yes. Mr. Black?
Yes. Now, read and approve and signing of the minutes of the August 2023 meetings. August 7th, we had a committee of the whole meeting, and August 21st, we had a regular meeting. Any discussion, conversation about the minutes of August? Okay, so can I have a motion to approve the minutes for August meetings?
So moved. Second.
Mr. Friedrich, can I have a roll call, please?
Mrs. Moore?
Yes.
Ms. Granger?
Yes.
Mr. Ritchie? Yes. Mr. Blackwell?
Yes. Now we'll have a report from the treasurer.
Out of thing. Our revenue is favorable compared to the past of last year. The reason that we had our advances back because we had to advance money from the general fund at the end of last year. So we brought that money back to the general fund this year in July. So that increases the revenue for this year. If you look, our local taxes and reimbursements are actually down this year compared to yesterday. That's more of a timing issue than anything else. We'll receive another tax payment in the month of September. And then you'll see that state revenue is up. That's going to continue to be up this year because of the new funding formula passed by the governor. And then if you look over our expenditures, you'll once again see it's favorable compared to the forecast. A big reason for that is last year we had 3 pays in July of 2022. This year that third pay didn't happen until the month of September. So it'll kind of even things out. Another thing I'd like to point out is resolution number 23-68, which is the amending of the appropriations. In July, we passed the permanent appropriations for the year. But from time to time, we're going to have to amend those appropriations. The reason behind this, a lot of it was we received more federal funds than anticipated. For example, in the Fund 509, the 21st Century Learning, we received another $200,000 from Milkovich that we weren't anticipating. So we increased that one. And then the other ones, we just kind of increased a little bit. We will also be doing another increase once we get the carryover from the different funds to kind of get the appropriations in so we can go ahead and spend that money. And then with that, I recommend from the treasurer, Roman numeral number 2, items 1 through 5. Mrs. Moore?
Yes.
Ms. Granger?
Yes.
Mr. Ritchie?
Yes.
Mr. Blackwell,
Yes.
President or Mr. Friedrich, this evening, under one information, I have Roman numeral one information, number one, home instruction, one student for your consideration. The second thing is our first reading of all of our Board of Education policies. Recommend the first reading of revised and new policies and regulations to Board of Education policies as proposed by OSBA. This also includes the restructuring and recoding of current district policies. So this encompasses the entire work of what you guys have done over the past year, rewriting our policies with the new standards. And this is just the first reading for your consideration. At the next board, we'll do the second reading. The other thing under information I wanted to mention is that tomorrow is our State of the School, State of the City address. It'll be 5 o'clock at Malkovich Middle School. And during that time, we're going to touch on the state report card. Those results are in for all districts as of a week ago. And Maple Heights has scored the second highest rating in the history of a state report card overall. I would just preface that by saying that I don't put a lot of stock in the state report card itself, but we know that it's a measurement that people look at. And I'm pleased that we are showing that according to what the state measures, we're doing as well as we've ever done. There's so many other measures of things that we're doing inside the schools. Now we're presenting that tomorrow at the State of the School. So I'm excited to do that for you guys tomorrow. My recommendations this evening, Roman numeral 2, numbers 1 through 6, and under personnel recommendations, Roman numeral 3, numbers 1 through 4.
As for approval for recommendations 1 through 6 and personnel recommendations 1 through 4. Any questions or concerns regarding those? Okay. Mr. Friedrich, can I have can I have a motion to approve the superintendent's recommendations and appointments?
So moved.
second. Ms. Granger,
Yes.
Mr. Ritchie, Mrs. Moore,
Yes.
Mr. Blackwell.
Yes. It's time. We have visitors that would like to come up to podium and speak. You know? All right. So we will be moving into executive session for personnel, and there will be action taken. Mr. Friedrich, can I have a motion to move into executive session?
So moved.
Second.
Mrs. Moore,
Yes.
Ms. Granger,
Yes.
Mr. Ritchie. Yes. Mr. Black.
Yes. We are now in executive session. It is 6:14. Thank you all for coming.